This week's color rescue is about contrast. It's about taking our black, white, and gray rooms and adding color to it that doesn't look like pink or purple or red or the colors that normally scare people. How to bring in that warmth and the balance of warm and cool. Hi, I'm Maria Killam, and it is my mission in life to help you create a timeless home you'll love forever. And these color rescue makeovers are my favorite. So if you live in the Lower Mainland and have a space that needs a little zhuzhing, a little styling, a little life, then I'll include the links below where you can apply. And you'll notice in this week's episode that she had added navy as an accent to her island and then repeated that in the pillows and the artwork in the adjoining great room. However, navy is just not the best color to bring black, white, and gray to life because it's also a dark color. So we moved that art upstairs and we brought in some warmth without going crazy with like a bright screaming color. And let's get started. So we are here, we're about to go shopping, so we just need to identify the undertone of the sofa. And there was lots of violet gray sofas that came onto the scene during the gray trend, and this one is definitely a violet gray. See how it's not quite as brown as the taupe, so it's definitely the violet gray. Yay, let's go shopping.
All right, here we are driving to Winners on our way.
Yes, we're on our way.
Oh, Home Sense, of course.
Yes.
Okay, I won't put it too much there.
So I got my wedding bouquet turned into art, so she kind of dried out all the flowers there, and I'd love to find a spot for that.
Beautiful. How big is it?
It's not
Like
very big.
Is it like this?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's not super big.
Okay. So what? I mean, it would be kind of cool. You do have lots of wall space. We could need to just mix it with some other things, and then it would look like art with everything else.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of perfect, isn't it? Find a spot for that.
Where are we gonna put this?
I mean, you have a house, with lots of walls.
Yeah.
Aren't you just a beauty?
But he's
Just a
not. He's
beautiful
not a
dog
kisser.
lad.
But he's a talker.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy, I'm just trying to get a look because you're so adorable.
I love it.
That's funky.
Right? Or, oh yeah, that's kind of funky. Okay, we have lamps, we have a chair, we have pillows, we also have the powder room here looking happy.
Those are like the perfect lamps.
I know, right? They look so elevated and awesome.
Oh, the ottoman is great. So this art has turned into the bane of our existence because, let me see those. See, these staples. Yeah, they're impossible to come by.
Yeah, we'll keep the black, I like that.
We decided no lamp because we have those lovely lights up there. Okay.
No, but it's a little more rustic, which is what this one is.
And it'll go with the table better,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, so we've been married for 6 months. Got married in August, and we've been in our home for almost 2 years. So it's been kind of an evolution of what do we do with the house, what do we do with the space, and Britt always has a million different ideas that she wants to try, and gave me I did a thing a couple months ago anyway. Not even, probably less than that.
About a month ago.
About a month ago, and had told me about Maria and coming to the home to give us some ideas and do sort of a a color rescue here. So we've always talked about trying to make it a very comfortable space, and it's been very plain. We've had empty walls for a long time and haven't really quite figured out what to do. So yesterday was awesome. It's completely changed the space, and it's definitely much warmer and more comfortable. So
Yeah, I tried to, I think, do it myself. And the kids came here one day and they were like, oh, it's so cozy at your house or here. And they love spending time with us in this area. And I just thought that it could be updated. I found it very black, white, gray. But yeah, it's completely changed the look of. I'm really excited for the kids to come tomorrow.
we haven't told them.
No, we haven't
so
told
they
them.
don't.
They're
They
gonna
don't
walk
know.
in and
That's fun.
Yeah, I think they're gonna love it.
Yeah, for sure.
When it comes to color, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Right.
That's why I'm like, okay, let's bring in someone who knows what they're doing. I wouldn't have been able to put this together
Right.
myself.
Yeah.
And then, now we've found another place for the painting. And then, you're talking about bringing in blue with the paint on the walls.
Yeah.
And we've got some blue in there. And then you're talking about the duvet. So I think I have more of an understanding now of how to repeat things. But I don't know what my thought process was here. Other than I like the painting. And we had some blue. So
But when you sent in your pictures, you were also like, it needs
color.
It needs color.
Yeah, because when I see what you've done to your home, and like I don't necessarily like yellow, but then the way you've brought in yellow in your couch and what you've done with your living area, I'm like, that looks amazing. Now I like yellow because of what you've done with it, right? So I think I was open to any color, really, because I knew you would be able to do something amazing with it.
It's not like we added pink or purple or red. I think that a lot of people can be phobic about, just strong colors like that because they don't know how to pull it together, right? Like you start adding a color and if it doesn't really work, then that's when we go running back to buy a new gallon of paint if we start adding color that doesn't work. So I think what we did here was really add contrast, right? And the balance between light and dark and warm and cool just by adding the cognac tones, which they already had in their live edge table, like dining room table, and also their fabulous console. So we found these great Ralph Lauren lamps. They were really awesome. And just all the balance of, we added gold into the room, which really warmed it up and created that metal mixing that I think a lot of people are concerned about as well, like that.
I think even like, I would have probably just put one picture there.
Right.
And then you're like, let's do kind of like a gallery wall or there. And I wouldn't have thought of that. And it just brings a lot of dimension.
And interest, right?
Yes,
To just have more than just one painting slapped on the wall.
Right.
Yeah, especially because it's a small space. Because I think that painting repeated in your bedroom would be beautiful. It's even a bigger room. It's almost, it's for a bedroom, it's just as big as this space, right?
Yeah.
And in the powder room, that was a fun surprise.
That was, yes.
Right?
It just kind of, you finished the room.
Yeah.
We had started it, and then I had some second guesses about like, did we do the right thing here? Because it's very dark.
Right.
And then, you just finished it with minimal things.
Yeah.
Flowers, a lamp.
Yeah.
And it completely ties the room together now.
Yeah, so fun.
Yeah.
It looks so elevated and
It
luxurious,
looks, it looks like a fancy hotel bathroom.
It does.
That's what it looks like now,
That's what we're going for, fancy hotel.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's always thinking about the numbers, and I'm never thinking about that.
Yeah. I stopped worrying about it when I saw you smiling going up and down aisles with a cart filling it up.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm like,
yeah.
all right, doesn't see my
If I'm happy, then
Here's my thing, and I've always said this for even people that are renting, right? Like, if you spend the amount of money that you might spend on a weekend away, right?
Yeah.
On your house, and now you love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Like, I spend a lot of money on my house, maybe too much, because I just want it to be a place that feels like a hotel. Like, when you live in a space like this now, it's hard to go to a hotel and be happy.
Yes.
Because you're like, well, this is actually not as comfortable as my house,
Yeah.
right? So it's really so great to be, it just makes such a difference to, because now you have a look and a feel.
Yeah.
Before you had some furniture.
Yep.
Now what you have is a look and a feel, and
Yep.
it just makes such a difference.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah.
We are homebodies. We spend a lot of time at home.
Yeah.
Home is like my safe space.
Yeah.
We work a lot. I work a lot, and when I come home, I want it to be
Your sanctuary.
Yes, I want it to
Totally.
be comfortable and cozy, and that's what it is now.
Yeah. So I think that this episode was a good lesson in decorating with neutrals, because cognac is a neutral right now. That's really all we did, was take those warm tones in their beautiful live edge dining room table and also the sideboard behind the sofa, and then repeated that in the decorating. So you'll notice that it's the adding the white pillows, adding the contrasting pillows, the warmth of the cognac tones onto that sofa, as well as in the artwork, and just the contrast as well. Those hits of black really repeated their modern entertainment center also really well, and is needed, right? You can't just leave black over there by itself without repeating it, even if you feel like maybe you've OD'd on the black in your home. Okay, also the lamps. Okay, don't forget, my favorite part of this entire makeover was when the lamp arrived for the middle of the room that I suggested that be plugged in underneath the sofa, and Pete immediately called a neighbor to run out and get a 10-foot cord to plug it in. So good. I loved it so much. If you, again, live in the Lower Mainland, apply down below, and I would love to help you make over your home. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe below, and I'll see you next time.
Well, we're all done.
We're done. And it was super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't they a nice couple?
They were.
Really just lovely.
They were.
Yeah.
Are we live?
We are live.
Oh, okay.